Psocids, mate. That's what we're off to today, Psocids. It's a strange one. I can't even spell it, to be honest with you. P-C-S-O-C-I-D. How do you spell it? I don't know. It'll be on in the description anyway. So we're just pulling up at someone who sounds like they've got them. You might know them better as book lice. Very interesting little beasties. But let's... I'm outside the wrong house here, aren't I? Oh well, we'll find it.
Oh, there's Mark.
Okay, let's go and see these little Psocids. They're tiny, tiny, tiny little beasties, but they can be a real problem and really hard to get rid of. And we're going to go and get rid of these for this customer. We're not going to tell you all the secrets on this one, because otherwise I'd never make a living, would I? But they're quite interesting little beasties to watch and to learn about. There's actually 800 or 900 different types of these Psocids, or Psocids as you pronounce it. Book lice, for want of another word. Let's go and have a look. Okay, can you see through there, Rick? So what you might be able to see is they look like little specks of dust. But then if you look really closely, you can see they're actually moving. Are you actually getting it through the magnifying glass?
Yeah.
Do you want to move it or anything? You can see this one here now.
Yeah.
You can see them moving. I'm going to put my fingertip next to them, look. You can actually see them moving. And each one of those is a little tiny Psocid, or book lice is the common name for them. Interestingly, book lice, they actually live off old books is what they live on. And it's the glue that was used in the spine of the books. So you take the books away and the problem will disappear. But we've got to work out what these guys are living off and where they're coming from. Okay. As we can see inside this bird feed, shall I put my finger next to it? Again, they look, not bird feed, fish food, isn't it? If I touch here, look, you'll see them all scurrying around in there now. So like I say, sometimes it can be quite a quick fix to sort these out, but I think they're in these. And what I would do, wherever you bought these from, I would get in touch with them, because if these have come out of a big barrel of these, you can guarantee that their place is absolutely full of them.
If they've got that much fish.
But you see, what'll happen as well is they won't go very far. So basically what's happening is there'll be one or two of these. It might just be one of the colours of that food. They're that weird. So it might just be like one of those has got whatever that type of Psocid, because don't forget there's 800 or 900 types of these. And it'll be eating on that particular food source, what's in one of those, and it'll keep on eating that and reproducing, and you'll get more and more of them until it's either ate all of that, which you can imagine something that big, it'll be years, yeah. And if you haven't had them all over in different places, and they've just been on the top of there, I think what's happening is, because there's so many of them in there, they're finding that little hole in the bag, and the first thing they're doing is they're going down the bag, just exploring, and they're getting onto this. And okay, on reflection, I've looked at these little beasties, and I think they're actually some kind of mite, probably flower mite or something like that. Again, just like Psocids, treatment's kind of exactly the same as well. There's loads and loads of different species of them, and this job, it's not really necessary to know exactly whether it's a Psocid or what type of Psocid it is, or if it's a mite or what type of mite it is, because the treatment we've done will work, and that's what we're getting paid for. We get rid of pests.